Gary, 2-0 victory today against Dundee United. Can I get your thoughts on the game first of all?
Yeah, I think the word somebody used outside was hard fought, and I think we had to work really hard for the win. It was a really close game, but I think we probably just about shaded it with the amount of kind of attacking play that we had. Didn't make a lot of clear chances today, which is a wee bit unlike us, but Noddy coming on and getting the goals, clinical. She had 2 chances and scored 2 goals. But I think a really tough game, but I thought we actually in spells played really well.
Yeah, it was quite a scrappy first half, I think it's probably a fair thing to say, but as you said, you brought on Noddy at half time, and it certainly made a difference in terms of how she changed the pace of the game.
Yeah, I think actually the first half, the first quarter an hour, I thought we played really well, and probably should have had a goal in that period from that, and then Dundee United had a good spell, and I think the game got a wee bit end to end a bit more in the second half. There's actually a lot of fouls in the game that broke up as well, so it was a strange kind of game from that point of view. But Noddy coming in, we just tweaked how we were playing for the second half, and then actually her dropping into midfield gave her that licence to break into the box a little bit later to get both the goals, and I think we deserved from our continued attacking play that really got us into good positions in that second half.
It looks like that's probably enough to get you into the quarterfinals of the SWPL Cup. We were trying to do some sums in the stands earlier on. We think that's probably enough. If it's not, we'll find out shortly, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'd be disappointed. I'd be pretty disappointed if it's not, because goal difference and the 2 wins and other groups there's draws and bits and bobs. But who knows? We said actually to the players today, either way there was a positive outcome from wherever we end up, because there's an opportunity to perhaps go and win a League Cup, and then we also want to play against the better teams. So whichever way it works, the most important thing for us today was continuing to build our confidence and our momentum for how we want to play, continue to integrate the new players, continuing to improve our standards. Last week was a real tough game for us, but we came out of it unharmed, I think, and with our confidence intact, which was really important. And then coming into now, we can really look at focusing on the league, and now we go into that with a positive frame of mind again, from another win, another clean sheet, which really gets us going. I think that's the most important thing. The League Cup will take care of itself. We obviously need to wait for some of the results for next weekend, and we're in an unfortunate position that we're not having to lose any league games. I think that's a slight advantage by taking the game today without Kirsty McIntosh, and also Dundee United were missing a player as well. That was more palatable than having to cancel a league game next week, which I think you're going to have to squeeze that in. And already, I think we're already going to be playing an additional 8 games this season, so it's not leaving a lot of room for catching up games. So from that point of view, it just keeps that momentum for us.
Yeah, and I mean, you've touched on the league as well. Back to Leicester Hampden next weekend to play Queen's Park. Obviously face them in the SWPL Cup. A relatively comfortable victory that day in pretty minging conditions, I think it's fair to say. What do you take into that game? Go ahead. I
think the biggest thing is, as I mentioned, just the confidence in the group and the positivity, the quality of what we're doing in training, the quality that we're seeing on the pitch, the development of how we want to play from last season, and the real depth in the squad. There was quite a few players unavailable today, and a few niggles in the squad, but you saw who we were able to bring into the starting 11. We were able to bring players on in the second half when we got a couple of injuries who started the previous games. So it really shows the strength and depth, and the players know that they have to perform. Players know that they have to take their opportunity, because of the quality of the group, and that's really what's given us confidence going into the Queen's Park game and the subsequent league matches that have to come.
Just one last question. You mentioned obviously a couple of players having to come off with niggles. Are they okay? Is it just kind of minor things at the moment?
Well, we don't know yet. Danny Connolly's one seemed a bit of a sore one. It was quite a heavy challenge between her and the other girl. Don't think there was anything wrong about it. It's just one of these challenges. So a wee bit of an impact one. Amy was struggling with a wee muscle issue in the first half. The amount of running she does, it shouldn't be too surprising how hard she works and how hard she trains that she'll maybe get a wee thing. So we maybe need to keep an eye on her this week. But as I said, we've got Kirsty to come back. We've got one or two others that'll maybe be fit. We had to rest a couple today for niggly reasons and things like that as well. So it's really gives us nice problems to have as a coach at the moment. And obviously Megan coming in, making her 100th game, who hadn't played last week, comes in and gives a really solid performance yet again. So that really, the strength and depth, and the players know that they have to play well. They have to play well to keep their place. There's somebody there to take it.
Perfect. Thanks
Cheers.
Gary.